It's time now for the Bear Channel 5 o'clock news, and it's Thursday evening, December 31st, 2015. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins, and I get 5 o'clock news, and on this Thursday evening, December 31st, 2015, on New Year's Eve. With 7 minutes left, with 7 hours left till 2016 in the Eastern Time Zone. Here are your news and odds on our top story at 5 o'clock is Dubai, where fire engulfed a 63-story skyscraper in Dubai on Thursday night, but with a block evacuated and only minor injuries reported at 40 days went ahead when a New Year's fireworks display at the world's tallest buildings a few hundred meters away. 3 of Ben Carson's top advisors, including campaign manager Benny Bennett, quit Thursday fallen. An internal power struggle, a sharp decline in the polls, and a weakened confusion about who would remain on the former neurosurgeon's presidential. On 40 days, the Belgian capital canceled Thursday's New Year's festivities after unveiling the suspected holiday terror plot, as despite attack worries werewolves around the world. Week of the New Year. Wall Street on Thursday, leaving the S&P 500 marginally lower for the year marked by recognized as well as major sell-off. More than 1,000 emails from Hillary Clinton's private server during her time as the State Department has now been declassified after the agency publicly released its 8th batch of the messages late Thursday. It's been a busy year for the FBI as they launched a terrorism-related investigation in every state here is it. FBI Joint Tourism Task Force members entered into home in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania as it kept a busy year for the FBI. After months of speculation, China confirmed on Thursday that it's building a second aircraft carrier to go with and an existing one brought second-hand as neighbors worry about Beijing's new assertiveness to claims in the South China Sea. President Francois Hollande said the terrorism risk of threats remains high and the fight against Islamic State will go on as long as necessary. London suspected plans to wage New Year's Eve violence led to an arrest in New York State and raids in Belgium and the security agencies around the world imposed extraordinary measures amid heightened fears of fall attacks in Paris and California. Extreme turbulence over Alaska forced Air Canada AC-088 air to tower rattle from Shanghai to divert to Calgary International Airport Wednesday afternoon. That decision to not indict officers into arrest death has understandably sparked outrage. Many of the officers didn't commit a crime. Then the conclusion to be drawn is actually far more radical and serious institutionalized policing practices. Throngs expected in Times Square in New York for annual New Year's bash. The same goes here for the first night festivities in Boston and around the country and around the world. Record flooding has caused an overpopulated terminal disruptions near St. Louis, Missouri here as the death toll in Missouri reached 14 on Thursday as more devastating floods from the Missouri River is expected in the coming day. Marie Koppel Company will receive the nation's top award of the White House last year for combat terrorism. Afghanistan was charged with a hit and run Thursday after turning himself into the police in Columbia, South Carolina. In Pasadena, California, after months of preparation and millions of Roses workers are putting the final touches on floor floats for the 127th Turner and Roses Parade tomorrow. Mega ships bring benefits and challenges to the ports of Los Angeles and Long Beach. Consumers weep from a windfall of cheap gasoline in 2015, and that's likely to continue in 2016 due to global crude oil glut that is expected to ease only marginally. Washington, the number of Americans filed new claims for unemployment benefits rose sharply last week, and potential sign though for the job market was losing steam almost that some of the increase might be terrific due to temporary holiday factors. William Ackman's purchased Square Capital Management LP Tribune Stake in Valid Pharmaceuticals International Incorporated. A move that had Trendsetter was related a year in tax planning. New maps reveal the extreme impact for the New Year's long drought has had on California trees and offer prognosis for future forest health. Washington temperatures in Tuesday and Wednesday reached 32 degrees at the North Pole, 50 degrees higher than historical late December averages. Children that have a baby after the hospital comes with a significant but a slight increased risk of death to the baby in the United States, but a lower likelihood of C-section according to the study of organ births published this week in the New England Journal of Medicine. Imagine being charged with a DUI when it's been hours since you had a drink, only later discovered that your body brews its own alcohol. After decades of disappointingly slow process, researchers have taken a substantially step toward a possible treatment for dystrophy with the help of a powerful new gene editing technique. Hawaii is raising an illegal smoking age to 21 for traditional electronic cigarettes, and Germany first becoming the first state in the nation to do so. And the military supports new law. All right, look at that stock market report at 5:05 p.m. on this New Year's Eve. The Dow finished the year down 178.84 points at 17,425.03. S&P 500 down 19.42 to 2,043.94 in its worst year for the S&P and Dow. And the Nasdaq down 58.44 points at 5,007.41. European markets down 117.13 points at 10,743.01. FTSE 31.73 points at 6,242.32. And CAC 40 down 40.08 points at 4,637.06. Asian markets decayed 19,033.71 up 31.48 points. Shanghai 35.39.60 down 33.28 points. HSI 21.14.40 up 32.25. Oil markets 37.12 down up 52 cents. Brent 37.60 up 1.14 cents. Natural gas 2.347 up 133 thousand a point. Gold markets 1,016.30 up 50 cents. Silver 13.825 down 17,000 a point, and copper 2.1355 down 1,000 a point. Bonds US 10 Union 2.2694% down 36,000 a point. German 10 Union 0.6345% up 1,000 points. Germany 10 Union 0.272% unchanged. FX bond European US dollar 1.085 down 1,000 a point. US dollar Japanese yen 120.30 unchanged, and Great Britain pound US dollar 1.4781 up 43,000 points. Alright, look at that. Commodities here. Wheat 469.5 down 25 cents. Soybean 86.3 down 6.5. Corn 358 down 1. Sugar 50.21 up 6 cents. Coffee 126 up $2.35. Cotton 6.32 down 65 cents. And rough rice 11.82 up 5,000 points. And coke 3,211 down 18. Live cattle 136.25 down 45 cents. Lean hogs 59.875 up 10 cents. And FT cattle 163.30 up 1.675. All right, look at that. New England incident alerts here. In New York, police department in Brooklyn has shut down Tompkins Avenue, Willoughby Avenue, and confined to the St. Anna precinct on label 1 mobilization. Responded bird task force has been called regarding the women shot patient have been transported to the hospital. Crime scene being established. Parent Child News on 5:07 p.m. on this Thursday evening news at time out for 8. Sports report here, though. Los Angeles Lakers won their 6th game of the season Wednesday at Walton and Boston Celtics with a 1-12 point uppercut. Atlanta, Greg Ward Jr. showed up as a dual talent threats on the national stage as they ran for 2 touchdowns improved for another, leading Houston to a 38-24 win over Florida State. Foxborough, Massachusetts, winning the classic game has never met this much that's about advantage stupidness and use during first spectacle as winning classic more. The glitz and cameras SU as a Birds of Canadian square. And Villanova, Pennsylvania, Edmund Summer lay motionless in the back end, circled by his Xavier teammates and checked to the freshman in the corner for a punishment fall as number 16 Villanova ends number 16 Xavier's perfect season, 95-64. Pierre Childers on 508 on this Thursday evening on New Year's Eve, and it's time for a travel report. Maybe. Let's start up down here. We're 95 on the southbound side, a little slower from 146 to the 610 connector here. Down in 485 on the southbound side. We got an accident on 485 on the southbound side around. Around Route 44 and Route 18 in Middlebury. So 485 southbound traffic is backed up from Route 24 in Bridgewater all the way down from Route 44 in Middlebury. So expect some delays around that area of Route 18, 20, and 495 and 44 in Middlebury. Here, 24 to southbound side, a little slow before Route 44 in Raynham. Here, Route 3 to the southbound side is backed up for the Bridge 2 split all the way at the Route 18 in Weymouth. Here, Southeast Express to the southbound side is backed up on the Pike all the way at the Dorchester. Here, Mass parking to the eastbound side, a little slow before Route 128 in Western and Hillcrest again for Newton Quarter. Here, highways in Worcester are looking good. Here, Mass parking change to 395 and all bridges a little slow. Here, Mass parking to the westbound side a little slow before the Southeast Expressway. As zooming out down from Boston here, and expect this city to be busy for first night festivities in Boston. So if you're going up to Boston for the first night festivities, ditch your car and take the public transportation up to Boston. That is a safe bet, better than driving here. And Store Drive is sold for the West End all the way at the Hatch Shell. Forester Street, Back Bay is busy, and so is a garden around Faneuil Hall. $128 out of the north bad side. It is so from 38 moving all the way at the Linfield due to an accident and 120 in the northbound side before 129 in Linfield, so expect delays. Here, Route 1 in the northbound side get accident after Route 60 in Revere. Here, 93 the southbound side, a little slow for the Hooks Toll Plaza. Here, Spalding Turnpike on the northbound side, a little slow around the Manchester Airport area. Here, Spalding Turnpike on the northbound side is backed up for 95 in Portsmouth area to Route 4 in Durham. Here, Route Spalding Turnpike is a little slow around Route 4 in Durham, New Hampshire. Here, up in Maine, Turnpike looking good for York and Augusta via Portland. 295 looking good for Portland and Augusta. And 91 in the northbound side, a little slow for the Hartford, Connecticut stretch, and 91 on the southbound side is slow for 291 Springfield, Route 57 at Agawam. Okay, look at that MBTA alerts here. For the subway, all MBTA service operators Sunday scheduled due to New Year's Day holiday. And the blue, green, orange, and red lines operate at rush hour levels from 3 p.m. up until possibly 2 a.m. No fares collected after 8 p.m. And Sylvan, SL4, SL5 experience with minor delays due to traffic here. And for the commuter rail, looking good. Thursday, I'm looking good. Peter Cheladusab is out. 5:11 here on this Thursday evening, New Year's Eve evening, and we are going to take a look good at the weather here. Our current conditions here in North Massachusetts here at 5:11 p.m. here on this Thursday evening here. We have a temperature of 41 degrees, overcast skies, humidity 63%, and wind speed northwest about 5 miles an hour, 32 degrees. Current conditions here around the region here, it is 43 degrees in Boston, 40 out in Beverly, 42 in Gloucester, 41 in Knox, 40 in Fitchburg and Bedford, it's 37 in Worcester, 39 in Sturbridge, it's 42 in Norwood, 45 in Taunton, Plymouth and Provincetown, and in Falmouth, 44 in North Bedford, it's 44 out in Chatham, 39 in Providence, 45 in Wesley, 46 in Block it's 47 in Montauk, 48 in Islip, 49 in New York City, 47 in Bridgeport, in New Haven, it's 44 in Danbury and Meriden, it's 39 in Waterbury, 42 in Hartford, it's 41 in Winslow, 40 in Springfield, it's 41 out in Greenfield, 39 in Athol, 37 in North Adams, it's 35 in Pittsfield, it's 39 in Albany, New York, it's 38 in Silver Springs, 37 in Rutland, Vermont, 36 in Bennington, 34 in Barbara, Vermont, it's 37 in Lebanon, and Lockport, New Hampshire, it's 48 degrees out in Concord, New Hampshire, 38 in Manchester, New Hampshire, 41 in Nashville, New Hampshire, and Portsmouth, New Hampshire, 39 in Key, New Hampshire, 36 degrees in Chaffey, New Hampshire, and 38 degrees up in Portland, Maine. Here, looking at the surface map, it shows a station front off the northeast Mexican border, stretching to half of the southern states, emerging on the coast from the Carolina, stretching at the Atlantic coast. Here, and another station front from east Ontario, stretching down to Quebec, and then up into Northern New England, and up into New Brunswick, with a low pressure up into New Brunswick. Here, followed by with a low pressure station up and down the California coast, and another followed by up and down the Baja California coast. Here, and another followed by from southeastern Colorado, stretching out to northeastern New Mexico, down from northwestern Texas here, and another followed by from northeastern Wyoming, stretching through the Dakotas and up in the northwestern Minnesota, and another followed by up into northern Ontario here. And we got a low pressure western South Carolina here, and high pressure ridges in inland Pacific Northwest, and another high pressure ridge in northern Oklahoma here. 32 degrees in Detroit, 55 in Pittsburgh, 55 in Washington, D.C., 60 in Atlanta, 82 in Miami, Florida, it's 51 in Dallas, Texas, it's 55 in Brownsville, Texas, it's 37 in Kansas City, 26 in Chicago, 20 in Omaha, Nebraska, 60 degrees at Minneapolis, St. Paul, 22 in Great Falls, Montana, it's 41 in Seattle, 49 in San Francisco, 64 in Los Angeles, it's 45 in Las Vegas, it's 19 out in Salt Lake City, 23 out in Denver, 15 in Phoenix, and 37 degrees out in Albuquerque, New Mexico here. Okay, look at radar situation here. Looking at the radar scene here, and we're seeing, zooming you out a little bit here, and we're seeing spotty rain showers off the Gunklip, Maine, and seeing some spotty rain showers south of Emery's Bridge and southern portions of Maine here. And we're also seeing a couple of little batches of rain showers here around the Portland, Maine area and stretching on Orr's Island and down for Georgetown here. And see some spotty rain showers west of Auburn, Maine here. And seeing some spotty snow showers in upstate New York and stretch up in the north central Vermont, north central New to the northwestern portions of Maine here. Some spotty snow showers in eastern Quebec and some spotty snow showers in the northeastern Ontario around Ottawa and some spotty snow showers in the upstate New York north of Syracuse and some spotty snow showers by west New York, circling Niagara Falls, Buffalo area and down the west central portion of New York here. And seeing some spotty snow flares around the Cleveland, Ohio area and some spotty snow showers north of Pittsburgh and west central portions of Pittsburgh here. Zooming you out. And we're seeing some spotty snow showers around northern Ontario, stretching in the northern Great Lakes up in the northeast of Minnesota, northwest Wisconsin here. And a little line of ring of little snow showers around southeastern portions of Colorado here. While a line of rain showers from southeastern Virginia stretching all the way down to Carolinas and down around the Gulf states and stretching on the south central portions of Texas here and north central portions of Mexico here. And some spotty snow showers in west central portions of South Dakota. And look at the satellite loop here, and it shows look at the satellite loop. It shows a lot of clouds coming much to the southeastern portion of the country. Patch clouds from Ontario switching to the northern Quebec here. And a lot of clouds coming much to the inland Pacific Northwest and up in the central and northern Rockies. And up into the Dakotas and northern Plains states. And a lot of clouds coming much to the British Columbia, stretching all the way up to Saskatchewan here. And in the western portion of Manitoba. Okay. Some clouds around Mexico and coming much to Mexico. And a lot of clouds from south central California around San Diego, stretching in the northwestern portions of Baja California, Mexico here. Okay, take a look at forecast discussion here. Low pressure east of Nantucket will continue moving forward offshore this afternoon. The high pressure will be slowly building in from the westward dry air moving it over south. For New England tonight and Friday, expect to dry and seasonally chilly weather over the weekend with possibly a few snow showers. Some of the coldest area of the season of age. That region Monday night and Tuesday morning should affect snow showers. Very possible temperatures then move moderate during midweek. Near term until 6 a.m. Friday morning. 1 p.m. update. Not much change from a previous forecast. Postponed air mass. Continues to be overspread in area of low clouds exited the outer Cape and with Nantucket at 1 p.m. and mostly says continues to over Rhode Island. Eastern Massachusetts see postponed stratus over the Connecticut western central Massachusetts affected and Wednesday during the afternoon as postponed mass is black mountain Texas and Pacific oranges at this highs. This afternoon will be range from 45 to 50 degrees, all more a bit cooler across the higher terrain with a high in the upper 30s and low 40s. And look at the first night forecast here. 7 p.m. Boston's got 40 degrees and Providence at 40 degrees and New York at 45 degrees. For midnight, 35 degrees for Boston, 33 degrees for Providence, and 41 for New York City. And 3 a.m., 33 degrees for Boston, 32 for Providence, and 40 for New York City. So if you're going at first night festivities here, celebrating New Year's Eve out of the town, you got nice and cool weather on tap for you with manageable temperatures here. And for tomorrow's Winter Classic forecast, Prudence versus Canadians at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, 1 p.m. Puck drop, 39 degrees. It'll be cool but manageable weather here. Just bring a layer or two with you with a coat here to cheer on the Bruins outdoors against the Canadians here. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. For tonight, we're going to have some mostly good skies about 28 degrees and west from about 5 miles an hour. For New Year's Day, most skies going to have about 40 degrees, west from about 6 miles an hour. For Friday night, slight chance of snow showers before 10 p.m. Podcast going to about 26 degrees. West from about 5 to 7 miles an hour. Anticipation is 20%. For Saturday, most skies going to about 37 degrees, west from about 6 to 9 miles an hour. Saturday night, most good about 27 degrees. South force at about 7 miles an hour. For Sunday, slight chance of snow showers before 1 p.m. Then a slight chance of rain showers between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. Most of the skies are about 39 degrees and Chesapeake 20%. Saturday night, forecast about 23 degrees. Monday, most of the skies about 29 degrees. Monday night, most of the skies with a low around 14 degrees. Tuesday, sun skies about 28 degrees. Tuesday night, most of the skies about 19 degrees. Wednesday, sun skies about 39 degrees. Wednesday night, most of the skies about 26 degrees. And for Thursday, most of the skies have about 43 degrees. Here's what a phrase of the night, a clear and a cool end to 2015. Beauty of a good evening with good positive at 11 p.m. for a late night report. Have a good evening if you got there. Celebrate New Year's Eve. Just use your brain. Use good judgment. Stay safe. And don't drink and drive. And if you have too much to drink, call a friend or call a taxi. Just use good judgment on New Year's Eve and don't gamble your lives.